What is up, guys? Welcome to season 4 of Sprinkler Stuff, or season 5. I honestly really don't remember what season we're on now. Here's the current date and time, May 13th. Time to get the sprinklers going. The grass does need to be cut, but other than that, it looks like we're good here. There's not really going to be much replacement of sprinkler heads this season, but this year we are finally going to take the bush out in front of the porch, and we're going to see what's under that. But as for now, zone 1 looks good. No leaks that I can see. Not hitting the house. Alright, let's go ahead and go over to zone 2 now. Back at the controller now. This is still the same one that we've had since we moved here. So, zone 2 time now. Whoa, blurry, there we go. And 3 minutes. So zone 2 is the one in the middle of this side, if I remember correctly. Yep. So there they are. Looking good here. Got that one as well. And the one back here too. That is a MP 1000 360 degree. Honestly, this one might be capped this year. I'm not entirely sure yet. But regardless of that decision that I will make at a later date, this zone also looks good. No leaks. Alright, so this is the zone with that one under this bush, which this year, if all goes to plan, we will be removing. And we also have that one right there. I'm sorry for using digital zoom, but... And there's also one under this bush, which you actually, yeah, you can kind of see right there. Yeah. Alright, and it is, actually pretty windy out, as you can see by the flag right there. And the streams from the MP rotators, as you can see, really aren't getting blown around. So here, this one again. This is actually one of the first episodes of last season started with this head, because we had to repair the leak. But as you can see this year, there is no leak to speak of. So yeah, alright, let's head on to zone 4. Alright, so for those who remember, this zone starts out in the front, but there's also some around the back. So let's go ahead and turn it on and see if there's anything broken. So it's along this side of the driveway right here. And also from last year, for those who remember, this is new. We installed this last year. What we did was, there used to be a head right here somewhere. What we did was we used funny pipe and moved it over here to this this one right here. I don't remember what it's called really. But yeah, there it is. Waters this whole area here. And we got a little spider right there. Oh, yeah, there it is. Look at it. Alright, and back here we no longer have the Rainbird rotary nozzle. We have the other corner strip nozzle. I believe this is the right corner, although I really don't remember because I got confused on that last year as well. But over there by the sandbox is the 210 to 270 MP rotator. Take a look at that right there. Green one. And it covers this whole area here. So that's all for the ones in the front. The rest of them are going to be in the back. So let's go ahead and go on to zone 5 now. Alright, and now for zone 5. This is the one with the PGJ on it. I think this year we should replace this controller as well. Here it comes. Oh, I'm in the wrong zone. I was remembering from before we redid the whole thing. This is the one with the maxi paw. So there it is. And there's that one over there that always seems to get me wet while I'm doing this. There's the maxi paw. And over here we have the side strip. This is the one that kind of covers both sides. Yeah, so there's that. And we have all 3 of the specialty nozzles from Hunter, or the MP rotator ones at least. Yeah, there's the maxi paw though. Zone 6 now is the one over there with the PGJ and the first ever actually PRS body that we put in the system. That one right there. So yeah. Alright, so I actually did forget there's 2 more on this zone. We got this one right here. There's actually 3 more on this zone, but there's that one right there. There's one way down there by the edge of the tree. And there's another new side strip that we installed last year. That one right there, which covers the other half of this area that one doesn't cover. And as you can kind of see, it doesn't go all the way down to the end by the fence, but that's because the grass needs to be cut, and once that's done, all the sprinklers will function normally. Alright, so now let's go on to zone 6. I'm going to try to make it over to the PGJ. There it is. So there's the PGJ right there. We also have this corner one that like angles itself up really high. There's that sound. So also on this is this one right here in front of the porch. This is where the PGJ was originally installed. And this right here, that's the first ever pressure regulated head that we put in the system. And for those who do remember, there used to be one right about there. It's gone now though, because this kind of covers that whole area now, so there wasn't a need. Let's go on to the final zone, which we actually revamped completely last year. Zone 7. Alright guys, time for zone 7. And if you do want to watch us do the revamp to that from last year, click the card in the top right corner. Alright, here's zone 7. Alright, it survived the winter. But that's because we actually winterized the system properly this time. So that probably helped a little bit. So originally there were just 4 360-degree nozzles lined up down the middle of this hill. Now there's 4 180-degree pressure regulated MP rotators along the edge of the fence. It works a lot better. I'll tell you that right now. It works way better than it did last year. Before we revamped it, at least. After the revamp, it worked perfectly fine. Well, yeah. There it is, guys. That is the whole system. Alright guys, so there really won't be very many episodes this season. This actually probably will be the final season of this. That's because we just don't have anything left to replace. We kind of replaced the rest of the nozzles and heads last year. Basically what we're going to be doing this year is we're going to remove the bush from the front. We're going to see what's under that. Maybe probably just remove the sprinkler entirely because it doesn't need to be there. And possibly replace the rest of the valves and the controller. Other than that, guys, that is going to be it for this video, so thank you for watching.